Hello! I'm going to return to pick at this like an injury that won't heal. Yes, totally ignoring the advice that it never gets better if you keep worrying at it. Well, that's advice for healing of the human body, and this is OpenTTD, so things will be entirely different, and I'm not going to make a horrible mess. Honest. Well, probably not honest. We know how this goes. Okay, so Clifton's erogenous zone is now the big capacity problem here. So you can see that actually, well, there goes the narration. So Clifton's erogenous zone is totally fine. This is actually a really good station design, and I don't see why this is bad at all, and perhaps... Oh my! Hooray! So, anyway, I will just cancel the hooray I succeeded at something celebrations, and I am going to slip deeper into my own failure, and I kind of feel this is happening probably because those road vehicles, I think the AI keeps routing them places. I don't know why it does it. Because it's a horrible person underneath. That's why. It's become self-aware. We know this. It's decided to use its self-awareness to just become the worst of all people. Just be annoying constantly. Oh, now Bournemouth's broken down. Now it happens. Now it's all going wrong. Okay, so, back to the premise of the episode. And so, this is pretty much the Heisenberg uncertainty principle of stations. Or is it? It's fine if I observe it. As soon as I stop observing it, it goes horribly wrong. Fine. Leave it alone. It's okay. We went through this at the end of last episode, and then a UFO landed and XCOM blew up our railway, so this is not a productive area of the map for you. Come on. So, where else do we have problems? Well, this is interesting. These aren't renewing. Is this just the breakdowns are off? Or is this actually indicative of a problem? The X2... It never ends. No matter where. There are just... whatever. And it's built a bridge there as well. Why must you incessantly just... Stop. No more. No more of this. How does it even make money? How does it even do this? How? Okay, so this is a good state. This is fine. This is an okay good station. This looks like something that I can have a positive influence on, and it will be fine. I will not go wrong. It will not. Look at these trains that are overhanging this junction, and then have it. No. This is their own dedicated little route, so it will be okay. I think. Right. Let's go and sort my waiting cargo value. Let's go find a new mess to get all muddled up in. New keywords. Well, whoa, that is one monstrous forest. Ooh, that's all a bit good, isn't it? What's not so good is that we have this goes beneath here, so 954 tons, that should be within the realm of just having a few more trains go in there. I'm not so sure with the loading speed of this, though. And this is kind of, I probably need some options for queuing these. So I need These more options for the trains to... I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't know why the bridge... Why it's so bad at building nice, even bridges which are the same speed everywhere. Oh... What can I say but botheroids, yet again. More and more botheroids. Just increasing bother. The Timberwolfian theory of entropy is that bother increases in a closed system. Did it is unsustainably awful. So just... I don't like this. So, okay, actually, we could sort of fix this by going a little bit further over. It'll be okay. It will be okay. We'll be fine. So can that come down there, and then just go over there, and then we get rid of that, and then this means that okay, so this still has to go through there. That will not help with this kind of gumming up the works there. This is okay, unless this station stops, this forest stops producing decent quantities of wood. It's at mild risk of, I guess. This shouldn't be too bad. I've said words to that effect many a time, and it's never gone well, so... Oh, Campbell & Co. has failed. Obviously, Watkins was left in charge. Cairns, what did you do to the company? That's right. Okay. Move on. Swiftly, keep it going. Keep the momentum going. So... Now, what we're going to do here is make a gleeful and glorious mess, because I just want some extra platforms for train storage. So this is going to be a total abuse of the path-based signals. Is anybody using road vehicles around here? As I say, I'm not kindly disposed to road vehicles at the moment. Road vehicles, you may be unsurprised to discover, are not making me a happy person right now. Ooh, let's have some sort of overgrown Tonka toy there. Okay, right. So, there we go. That's awful, but manageably okay. It's not so awful I can't live with it. And that can store trains. That can store plenty of trains. So you can have another couple there. We don't have to worry about them gumming up the works because they've come along here and then everything's gone horribly wrong. This is actually relatively spacious for me. And you get this with sort of... No, and when I see people do screenshots online, they have these wonderful goods yards. They're in huge, enormous plains where they can easily have 20 platforms and room for expansion and all of that. And then we have, in my game, we have, oh yes, you'll find us at Clifton's erogenous zone. It's on the industrial estate. It's behind the bins. Don't let Crumbling Jasper hassle you for change on the way out. He's there every single day, sort of thing. I have the kind of stations when, I'm wandering around the industrial estate and, whose transit is that? Can you move it? Because I need to get a train in. That's where I have my stations. And it works out about as well as you would expect. Fine. It's fine. Leave it alone. It's okay. Go and find another problem to deal with. Anyway, we wouldn't go wandering around the industrial estate going, can anybody move their transit? Because we know from experience with the AIs that the transit would just be driven in front of our trains and exploded, and we would have a problematic legal case on our hands. So, where are all those trains? Now, I keep piling trains into the network, and trains do not seem to come back, so I wonder if we have an efficiency problem. Is there a situation somewhere where trains are kind of all stacked up? Well, I don't think so. It all looks like it's moving. The absolute horror that this network is, it actually is working kind of okay. It's not amazing. There are perhaps many places where it could be better, particularly in the realm of road vehicles being dashed against it by an unthinking AI, but it's largely okay, I think. Where's the disaster that I can't see? Let's go find it. Oh. Okay, so how am I going to find it? Let's have a look at profit last year. So there's definitely... I should look at the groups rather than the individual trains. So everything seems to be... Oh, that could be a lot more fun. I could, rather than... You know what? I was going to go looking for a problem, but instead, I'm going to create one. Yes, it's problem creating time. Let's send these all to the depot. I don't have any ungrouped trains. I do have the problem that... Oh, this is going to be this nightmare of working out what the orders for each of them were. Let's let all the trains go to the depots first. Now, can trains get from anywhere to anywhere on the network? I wonder. So, how did I do this last time? How did I do this without making an enormous mess? Does anybody remember? Did I just make a huge mess and go, well, it's fine, I don't care anymore, I've lost the will to live, or at least to play open TTD sensibly, right? Because you can't clone these. This is an annoyance that you can't go converting the depots and have a micromanagement, unjustifiable. So this one is okay. So I'm going to try to subgroup these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that one in there. And then I'm going to put this one in here. And I know this is just a really bad way of organising the trains, but I don't care. I've lost the will to do any good stuff anymore. There's no joy in my world. It's not my OpenTTD world. Okay. There's maybe a little bit of joy in there now. So let's see if we can just subgroup all of these to the point where all of the ones with the same orders are all in the same group. That might make them easier to replace. It might just not help at all. I might get some sort of 2/3 of the way into it, and the next cob will come along and blow something up. But maybe things will be better. Maybe things will be okay. I should probably pause this while I do this, because otherwise the AI is... No, let's create a giant mess. Let's create the biggest mess that we've ever created, because that is going to be far more fun than me pausing it and going, it's totally okay. I don't mind. So this is group 1. So this is... how many trains do I need for this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need 6 of these. Probably. They're going to be slower loading, but higher capacity. So I need that to do that. Doink, 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 doink. Doink. Can I count? Maybe I can, maybe I cannot. There we go. Hurrah. Right, so... Well, I now have the problem that I've built all the maglevs, so that's sort of done some things. Are there any trains still out there? They're sort of roaming. Yes, they're roaming. Stop roaming. Okay, so Bank Express, I think. Yes, Bank Express is okay. So I'm going to rename that B1. Let's go find these, because these can probably... I don't want to rename that to Iron Ore Hopper. Oh, fine. My wild wish clicking. Let's call it James. There we go. That's not going to mystify me in a while. So I need to convert this. This can all be converted. Yes, right. Yes, good. That's not a great place to put the depot, because that's going to be all messy, but we'll do that, right? Okay, so four wagons, and then that goes to there, and there should be 5 of them. Okay, let's do that. So Bank Express 1, this seems to be okay. Coal Hole is the next one. So do we have any trains out on the network now? Yes. Okay, so that's heading for a depot. That's heading for a depot. Why is this awful? I know why it's awful. It's because you planned nothing. You just meddle with things incessantly without having any real clue as to where they're going. And then you wonder why it hasn't worked out. Well, the reason it hasn't worked out is because you plan absolutely nothing, and that's why it all goes wrong for you. Right. Fine. Let's get all of these in a nice group. Let's feel like I've brought some order to proceedings, even if there's really just utterly no order at all, and I just incessantly meddling with things. And right, here we go. So there's no trains going through here, so we do a little bit of conversion here. Little bit of conversion. There any trains in there? Any trains in there? Okay. Oh, let's do that, because that will make a mess. That will be lots and lots of fun. Making a mess, right? And I need a coal truck, so 4-length coal truck, and I need it to go the same place as those. And there are 4 of those. Okay, that's good. And where is this located? So this is actually located about the same place, so I should be able to do the same thing here. If I could actually click in the right place. There we go. So I should be able to do the same thing here with 230. 230 is going to go into here. There we go. Then I'm going to have... I think that's going to be 4 of those. Yes, 4 of those. Good. Let's keep that winning streak going. So now I need 5 of these. I'm going to create a new depot somewhere, because otherwise this is going to get just that little bit messy. I need to... Well, that's going to slow things down a lot, isn't it? So let's fix that, and let's fix this, and let's fix all of the other things. And this is going to be one of those joyous multi-episode extravaganzas where I come back to it in the future and go, well, why do I have a train wagon that's just called James? What was I thinking then? So this needs 5 here. Let's do that. So that's coal kind of sorted. And I'm going to go over here and find out where those are. So okay. I'm feeling a general sense of okayness here. No, apparently I'm rolling the window. Let's get that fixed. Not doing well on mouse accuracy today. It's this wild clicking that you've picked up. What's with that? It's not a gimmick. This is just a general ineptitude, right? Let's go and get this fixed. There we go. 4 of those. 4 of those is good. Pleased with that. I feel pleased with those trains. Those are immensely pleasing to mine eye. And then finally these. Yes. Okay. There's some coal trains around here. Oh, this is round this bit again. Yeah, this is popular, isn't it? What if I just caused more chaos? If I just built them kind of, I don't know, over here near Chipping Sodbury. I'm going to have trains loose on the network with no real clue as to where they're going, which is going to be brilliant. It's going to be very entertaining, and it's going to sustain me for many an episode. So I shouldn't be too miserable about it. It's an opportunity for content. There we go. So that's all the coal ones sorted. So I could probably just sell anything which looks like a coal train. Now, are there any trains still out on the network? Let's sort by profit this year. Yes, what are you doing? Why? Why must you be like this? Why must... And it's a coal train as well. It's the type that I want to sell, right? This is good. This is all what I want. So let's go and create a viewpoint down here. I'm going to wander up here. And I am going to do some converting. So let's convert. How much is that going to cost? 2 million. It's barely even slightest of impacts. So what I can do now, I really hope, is, I was going to say I can go here. So what I can do now is I can get rid of all of these coal trains. It's all going to get a bit clickety. This is going to be, yes, because they're going to be all over the place. Maybe I need to replace more types of trains before I did this. Come on, let's get the coal trains going. Because otherwise the AI is going to come in and it's going to steal coal, and that's going to upset me yet further. Okay, so that's okay. That's fine. Where are these? Why have you spread yourselves out so much? This is why you should just do one route per one rail per route, and then not have this. Oh, my trains are everywhere, and it's a horrible mess, and I wish they weren't. Whoever rest with that doesn't have anything but coal in it, so that's okay. That's okay, and that's okay. Yay! Do we have anything? Whoa! Okay, we can start doing coal. I think. Let's see what mess maglevs make of this. So these need to go. These need to go. And I can start doing the bank ones. There we go. This is a good feeling. It's going right for once. See, I'm just too cynical. I was just going, oh no, I'm going to have immense problems, and it's all going to go wrong, and I'm going to be sad for artistic effect. Like I was angry for artistic effect, but no, it's all going really well. This is a brilliant triumph of positivity. Marvellous things in general. And then, sort of just general sort of happiness and what have you. Right, let's do that. So this requires a green hopper followed by a livestock van. And we just keep doing that until we have 4 of them. And I know they're uneven, aren't they? Are they uneven? The grain, livestock. Yeah, they're uneven. And they're longer than that. There's more of them than that. Oh, yes. Uneven trains. Oh, well. So far things when there's 4 of those. I'm going to clone those. I'm going to set those going. And then farm things too. So I'm going to be able to build. And now I can reuse the same depot. Except I probably should have just cloned it. Oh, well, it's fine. I'll waste the time by building more things. There we go. That's all good. Hey, actual gameplay. There's another 2 of those, so let's send those off on their missions. Oh. You were given every chance. You were at every point. You were given the opportunity to not do what you have done, and yet you have still done it. If there was another train there, I would crash you into it because I would just be that annoyed. Go to the depot. You will be sold with extreme prejudice. In fact, I am going to take great pleasure in, even though it's going to waste my time, in dismantling this train into its constituent parts and selling them one by one. That is how much it has peeved me that this has happened. And even though it's an enormous waste of time and probably incredibly annoying to everybody watching, we are going to watch me sell that one by one as punishment for what it has allowed itself to become. Ooh, I should probably do the order sharing thing here before I get too much into my peevishness. Oh, okay, that's good, that's good. Oh, there's another... Oh no, there's not another one of you nonsenses. There's something entirely else going on, which is this train can't get to where it's supposed to be going, which is weird. Why is that? There's a railway track already built there. It should be able to. I don't know why. Oh, because it's heading for Swindon. I'm not entirely convinced that this is going well. I am in fact partially convinced that this is in fact going badly. And we should stop it proceeding any further. Let's get rid of those. Let's do that. Let's go back to this, because probably that rogue train was the cause of many a problem. So I'm going to try to do that. Let's see. Yes, about £8,000 worth of track. So let's go back to these farm things trains. Let's see. So nothing seems to be creating a disaster there. And everything seems to be creating a disaster there. Because this... Why aren't... Oh, so why would you do that? This is not a good way for things to be. Let's try to rescue this. Let's try to just send it somewhere else. And yeah, I don't really see that that's doing anything useful. But why does that keep going? Oh, because it's gotten all obsessed by the depot, hasn't it? So you can go round there. I cannot believe that after all this time, there is still a place where this is. Oh, and they've really made it a bothersome old bother pile, haven't they? Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's just make that even worse. Okay, fine. Some trains are getting to where they are supposed to be. Probably not all of them. Perhaps not even that many of them, but some. Some are. It's sort of working. So we got farm things and goods and that. So I think, it's getting rather late, isn't it? So I think I will leave that there with the promise of a tantalizing whole episode of me going and fixing all of this mess. But as we know from Monorail, it does speed up as I go through it a little bit. So I shall see you for that.